How's everyone doing? My name is Nico Blanco with Victory Outreach, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about leadership. Can I get an amen? Can somebody understand what I'm talking about? I said leadership. What makes a good leader? One of the things I believe make a good leader is someone who's above reproach. I believe someone that makes a good leader is someone that knows how to think. I believe what makes a good leader is someone that's spiritually led. What I think make a good leader is someone who knows approach. Hello, somebody. I think a leader is someone who has good character. Hello, somebody. That part. Listen, in Proverbs 16:9, the word of God reads, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." That scripture to me is telling me that, listen, let God establish your steps. Stop trying to establish your own steps. Hello, Lord. Let God go before you, right? Let God go before you and make your path straight. Come on, somebody. Let God go before you in everything you do. Let the Spirit of God lead you. Do not try to lead yourself into a situation, right? Do not try to lead yourself into a circumstance. You have to let God go before you and lead you so you can lead others. Come on, somebody. In other words, you got to have the Spirit in you before you deal with people. To be a good leader, you have to be spiritually led in everything you do and every choice you make. You have to let the Spirit guide you in the right way to go. Because how many of us know that when we try to do it our way, when we try to guide ourselves, we get into a wreck? I said, when we drive the vehicle, hello, somebody, and I'm talking about the vehicle of life, we get into a wreck. The reason why we get into it, right? Because we driving this vehicle with no license. Come on, somebody. We driving this vehicle with no GPS, so we lost in the source, and we get in a wreck, and we crash into a brick wall. Come on, somebody. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Does anybody understand what I'm talking about this morning? I'm talking about a good leader. When you have men, and I'm talking to leaders at the home, right? When you got men, or even in a woman's home, when you got people from the street coming into a place where they want to learn something different from what they was getting in the street, and then you come and you lead them with the same mentality of the street, what are you doing? That's not good leadership. Listen, what you want to do is you want to show them different from the things they was getting out in the street. You want to show them compassion. Listen, they want to look at you and they want to feel loved. Come on, somebody. Nobody comes into a Christian recovery home expected to be rebuked all the time for everything. Hello, somebody. Listen, you have to learn how to discern when is the right time. You have to learn when is the about your approach, how you're going to approach a situation, right? You got to be spiritually led to approach a situation. To have good approach, you have to have a good spirit. Does anybody understand what I'm talking about? I say, if you have a bad spirit and you approach a situation in a bad spirit, listen, the outcome of that situation, the outcome of them circumstances are going to be all bad. Because you're not being led by the right spirit. Come on, somebody. You're not being led. You're being led by the spirit of the world instead of being led by the spirit of God. A good leader is someone who knows how to delegate, someone who knows how to think. I believe that you should have the heart of God in you before you are able to lead somebody. I believe that you need to learn how to lead yourself. Come on, somebody. You have to learn how to lead yourself before you could lead others. And how do you learn to lead yourself? Listen, that's a double-edged sword, because the truth is you should never lead yourself. You should have the Spirit lead you. Come on, somebody. You have to be an exampleship of what it is to be a good leader. A good leader is not one who dictates any and every situation. That's not what a good leader does. A good leader is one who has a good approach to a circumstance or situation. You don't always have to be, a gangster type of leader. Come on, somebody. Hello, do anyone know what I'm talking about? Did you ever see a leader with a gangster mentality and he's a leader? No, 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 no. Stop with that gangster mentality. You a man of God now. Put that away. You a leader. Come on, somebody. Lead by example. Listen, if you want somebody to do something for you, man, how many of us know you could catch more bees with honey? That's how you build influence. Come on, somebody. When I was in the street, I had influence. Ask me how. Come on, ask me how. Somebody, anybody, ask me how. did I build influence in the street? Because my approach. Because I knew how to treat people. Hello, somebody. I knew how to